Having Ngaldani, I'll see. Iko party leader, I kuma sutu nesora be min fola drong. Janna be duna nang holo kono. Alimbara. Njatio Congress 2020, Talib Ahmed Bensouda, afanambe siring aninkafo. Akamunda silo walanne balbe danila ali Alaji Usainu Dabo welcome in the traditional usual way. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome the next president of the Republic of the Gambia, Alaji Usainu Numukunda Dabo. Welcome to Congress, second day Congress. Gambia Lawyer Bar, welcome to Congress, day 2. Welcome the next president of the Republic of the Gambia, Lawyer Usainu Numukunda Dabo. Welcome to Congress, day 2, 2020. Shaking hands with the members of the Executive Committee. Good morning, and welcome to Congress, Day 2. We have one of the please, I'm in charge today. Dawujula. Lawyer Bako Nadia si Walia, Nadia si Mansaya. Gambia de Mparetele sa Prime Mansaya. Demokrasi ala baraka Badunga Congresso continue bi. Demokrasi alkanyi ke wati na la loya na drong albuka sonna sila. Bara alimbara ala baraka bake. Alimbara UDP Demokrasi Alimbara. Good afternoon, distinguished delegates to Congress 2020, Day 2. I first want to thank all the media present here today and yesterday, and to thank our sign language interpreter who has been with us since the beginning. People living with the disability of language are a very big segment of our population, and we should consider them whenever we are having important events like this. So we thank the Federation that is able to give us a personality of his caliber. Good afternoon, Your Excellency, Secretary General and Party Leader. Good afternoon, Executive Committee members. Good afternoon to the Deputy Secretary General and Party Leader. Good afternoon to the National President of the United Democratic Party. As it is our tradition, before we start any important proceeding, in fact any proceeding for that matter, we call on the Almighty to invoke His blessings and His mercies to guide our actions for the common good. Today we have 3 Imams to fortify us against the evil forces, to fortify us with the blessings of Allah and the blessings of the Holy Prophet of Islam. There is Imam Omar Fofana, there is Imam Fode Mahmoud Toure, there is Imam Koso Conte. I understand they are all Imams from Kiang. We Badi Bunkas will accept their dua, but there is a condition. Lamin Sane has promised to pay a very big fine. But it's my honor and it's my pleasure to invite Imam Fode Mahmoud Toure to lead us in prayers this morning. Imam, Bismillah. Ñu ngi door suñ congrès bi tey di jaajëfal gaa ñi fi teew pour ñi nga xam ne du ñoo dégg ñuy wax ci sign language ñu ngi fi démba ba tey waaye balaa ñoo door programme bi ñu ngi Imam Fode Mahmoud Toure pour mu ñaanal suñ congrès 2020 imam bi ñëw na egg na ci days bi imam.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وسلم تسليما. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. فجماعة مسلم ولبي كنتنا جنمنا صلاة على النبي تعالى فرقصل كيلالا فرق دواك نين جماعة ميالون كجماعة كيرا مالمات دوا أكلا كما كون لكان فإنك غني سيتي الكون دوا barning alfatiyo tata wo kuma kawul mangane siti ay mayeten ni molila moli kadar duwa kanne ila mirul buka killing ila o duwalito oto mbe jama be kontonna niyajen nada jambiten ko ya fale nyamin telemo al imam Fode Mahmoud Touré Madina Salam pour kanama be kafo mi alanka akumayata bake UDP la patio kudantan woli bije waya kumayandi bake ani manke politician woti ni ya daji ko yemola ma fawla e yante ya kanu surtun dalla gambe yam islam banko la mu janti adu muslim wolle bijang oto momon ni nanyante imarala ni mu muslim wolati e yante wo mari daji ko nyin korosi la bakele UDP folo kala hido timbandi o ba pati la kuoto kila sallallahu alayhi wa sallam ako ayatul munafiqi thalas ako nafiqo la taman sira ako kusaba abo kusabo le kono idha wa'ada akhlafa nani mole la hido siti asatinya UDP diwla ajarte iya konko barkabiri 96 ela hido yo gambian ko le be wole no kan hana terebe konkala hana terebe bondila palaso oto wala hidi timmo mi alanka abali konon sa duwa fo sa tenteng mandin ko tuomi e tammindi ifulawle ni ali doro e kajile dina moli alkanu min kam wala kala hido timmande mbe duwala jampuru wala hido nyin hana almarta imban kunna alsaten dewo kan kando albo do ala turole jila atarda wo fana kono UDP miye moli la findala dina molu hana taram buka diyamu wala mo alqanaa wala wasoti adama de min ma wasa abukala hido timban ni yemire wandi yala ni modda korte min na kunum biya sa tuje mo mo kodolo dun tabulo kon saban jaw mi adina moli laftalila wala mu toñati man sabama sakallanke ko ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu taqullaha wa kunu ma'as sadiqin atel moli min ga allimaniyata alsila alanya ni man sila alanya ibuka toña fono odo ni sila dala tallanya be toña folale ni sila da alanya ni mo ka toña be kabulano kanne akali sila alanya del limani amulu aliyatara toña amulu fe odo ngami sude yim padiyo de ku sabo bijel kala hido timbandi anin ka wasa anin ka toña fo odo ngadua fo man satalla salis sabati ni wo kan adum be jikiri nyim banko alba marala barnali ba marala jannim be duwala alkana nyina duwala lula ndele mo dindim balle ti nyim banko kan bare alfaale min yalo ko yendele hayindi fonka lono bin ka diyamu wala duwa e jabo min kentella wala ketale fanalula ado Husainu dabo mo kilinnati o duwa buul kono wala tinna alfaali ya ko na tambita nyim banko kan dino to nyama be talla janne adun to nyaale be sabati la jang lahiri timmo be sabati la janne waso be sabati la janne odon sa alfaatiyo nyinta nsa duwa fo nyin ku sabolu masatalla so sabati ndaliye wino kay o ketale alabu ka jina nasa carte fay gambian ko ndelle do carte fay la alabu ka man sa tolo aka sababu wala aka wala tarandi molila ku kilimbi jere bi nyim belori jamminto nse diyamu ndel fefene gabo la ilaha illa allah muhammadur rasulullah kuma kilimbi jen kakala fo wala mu nyinde ko masatalla ko ngabulan na nyaton ko lino kan jamal le moti ajida kila la jamal le kila ka taminin aka tamanin sariya wala abubakar ya no masada aka tamanin sariya wala umar ya no masada wonyama usman wonyama ali wonyama barnin nyaton ko ibano ka jengere sariya wala amanken kunna wajibo nyinti ado al muslimuna ala shurutihim ndella banko ninga kartene fay odon na banko wado wadirin sanyilulo sita banko dum bele nyanto le madi nyin ku sabo ya sute min de karte diala abije wati je wona ba wona me yakae wodo ngole jalito kabula nyaton ko no kan nabe ala no kan nabe dal talla no kan hani adum mantara ala sokola nkambente minna wala musanyilulo ngamodo danga tombong adum misilimo menyante marane yante o jube faye imo hakili malati ikemirale ila dino stalo nyamin abula wono kan sa alfatiyo nyinta fo masatalla saka banko ke kayra bankoti Husainu dabo masatalla sa marandi yim bankola ay kay kayrati ay kendele gambiyan ko le kayrati ayeke duwala al funaliye kayro nyindi bismillah bismillahir rahmanir rahim allahumma salli ala muhammadin wa ala ali muhammad wa sallim allahumma salli ala muhammadin wa ala ali muhammad wa sallim allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina wa nabina wa maulana muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallama tasliman alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin اللهم ربنا أتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما رب هب لنا ملكا كبيرا نافعا رازقا منتجا لهذه الدولة برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتوفيق والسداد برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين اللهم كن لنا ولا تكن علينا اللهم كن لنا ولا تكن علينا اللهم أيدنا على منافسنا اللهم أيدنا على جميع المنافسين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين حسبنا الله من كل شيء الله يغلب كل شيء ولا يكف لأمر الله شيء ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين
Amin ya Rabbi. Yalla yàlla nangu ñaan tey congrès dañoo jéem a def li gën a gaaw rek ñu toppatoo business bi ñu am suñ first order of business mooy business congress bi moom la ñoo dugga ci nii rek ñaan bi fii laa emangum be suñ jógee añ first order of business mooy suñ audited accounts this year suñ auditor bi mooy Foresight Chartered Accountants ñu ngi nekk Bakaw Newtown Gaba Jahumpa Road seen managing partner bi Bakary Sanyang moom mooy ñëw wax ci démba présentation bi Amadou Sané defoon ci suñ accounts yi léegi ñoom bokkuñ ci UDP ñoom dañ nekk ay professionnel ñiy seet naka la suñ xaalis yi organisation bi naka la tëree naka la finance si organisation bi naka lañ ko doxalee diggante 2019 ba 2020 congress bi le it's my great pleasure to welcome the external auditor of the United Democratic Party for Congress 2020, Mr. Bakary Sanyang is the managing partner of Foresight Chartered Accountants. They have a practice on Gaba Jahumpa Road in Bakaw Newtown. Mr. Sanyang, please, you are welcome to address Congress on the report of the UDP's financial affairs.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning to the Secretary General and Party Leader of United Democratic Party, to the Deputy Secretary General, United Democratic Party, members of the High Table, party delegates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and I start with Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Almame Funding Tal. Tal is a colleague who is known to me for quite a number of years. And allow me, ladies and gentlemen, just to do some few brief introductions. I remember when I used to grow up in Banjul, somewhere in Lassawaf, Mr. Tal's father used to be a neighbor. I know since yesterday he has been on the people of Kiyam, but it's my turn this morning. Allow me, the Secretary General. That time it was not difficult to identify anybody coming from Badibu. I think they know. I have an uncle. If you identify anybody from Badibu looking for somebody you don't know, he will direct them to go to my uncle Funding Tal's house. And I asked him one day, why are you referring everybody to this man's house? He said, even if they are not able to locate whoever they are looking for, Mr. Funding Tal will take care of them, he'll accommodate them, he'll give them food. The old man has done that. And this reminds me of Julius Caesar in one of Shakespeare's plays, which said, the evil that men do lives after them, but the good is often interred with their bones. Mr. Tal, it will be gratifying for the old man wherever he is in the heavens to know that the baton has been given to his son. He has looked after the welfare of the people, but mainly from Badibu. But the son has taken that baton and extended it, not only to the welfare of the people from Badibu, but to the entire nation of the Gambia. Mr. Tal, I wish you well in your endeavors. May God continue to protect and guide you. Say Amin. Sanaudwale. Allow me also, when I walked in here, I had so many people asking, that's the auditor. Yes, I stand on my feet here as an auditor, an independent auditor for that matter. But allow me to put it on record that I was also born in a strong political family. Born in a family where the late Uncle Landing Jallo Sane, for people who knows the dynamics of politics in Kiyam, especially the dynamics of politics in LRR. Landing Jallo Sane is my uncle. Sitting here, Kemesen Jammeh is my uncle. And right next to him is Honorable Momodu Elke Sane, who brought me up. So therefore, I may not be a politician, but I'm also born in a strong political family. When I told my wife this morning that I'm going to present my audit report to the UDP Congress, it was like, wow. And I said to her, don't fear, I'm also a politician. I've been brought up in a political family. Without much ado, my role here basically, I know Honorable Sane has given his activity report or presented his financial statement. My responsibility here this morning is to read my independent audit opinion. And allow me, Mr. Sane, through you, to express my firm gratitude to the UDP party for the confidence and trust they have in us to be the auditors and associated with your party. Thank you very much for that confidence. Without much ado, I'll start to read my report, and it goes. Independent Auditor's Report to the members of United Democratic Party. I will start with our opinion on the financial statements. We have audited the financial statements of United Democratic Party, which comprise the financial position as of 31st December 2019, and the income and expenditure statement and statement of cash flows for the year ended 31st December 2019, and notes to the financial statement, including a summary of significant accounting policies. In our opinion, this is the most important part of our report. In our opinion, the accompanying financial statements give a true and fair view of its financial position, performance, and its cash flow for the year ended, and was prepared in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles in bracket GAAP and the requirements of the party's constitution. So our auditor, our opinion on this financial statement is unqualified opinion. Basis for our opinion. That is, how do we arrive at this opinion? What body of evidence do we have to support the opinion that we are expressing on these financial statements? We conducted our audit in accordance with international standards on auditing in bracket ICES. Our responsibilities under those standards are further described in the auditor's responsibility for the audit of the financial statement section of this report, which I will read later on. We are independent of the party in accordance with the International Ethics Standards Board of Accountants Code of Ethics for Professional Accountants, in bracket IESBA Code, together with ethical requirements that are relevant to the audit of the financial statements in the Gambia, and we have fulfilled our other ethical responsibilities in accordance with these requirements and the IESBA Code. We believe that the audit evidence we have obtained is sufficient and appropriate to provide a basis of our opinion, which I have earlier on read. Other information. The treasurer would probably have read other information to you yesterday or maybe later on in the day. But what is our responsibility as auditors in respect of that other information that would be read or have been read by the treasurer of the party? As auditors, we have responsibility in this regard, and I'll read our standpoint with regards to that other information. Management is responsible for other information. The other information comprises the general information and report of the directors. The other information does not include the financial statement and our auditor's report thereon. Our opinion on the financial statement does not cover the other information, and we do not and will not express any form of assurance conclusion thereon on that other information. In connection with our audit of the financial statements, our responsibility is to read the other information, and in doing so, consider whether the other information is materially inconsistent with the financial statements, or our knowledge obtained in the audit, or otherwise appears to be materially misstated. If based on the work we have performed, we concluded that there is a material misstatement of this other information, we are required to report that fact. We have nothing to report. We have nothing to report, which means the other information that was maybe presented to you yesterday or could be presented later on is consistent with the opinion that we have given on this financial statement. Therefore, we have nothing to report. Management's responsibilities and those charged with governance of these financial statements. Management is responsible for the preparation and fair presentation of the financial statement in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles, and for such internal controls as management determine is necessary to enable the preparation of financial statements that are free from material misstatement, whether due to fraud or error. In preparing the financial statement, management is responsible for assessing the party's ability to continue as a going concern, disclosing as applicable matters relating to going concern, and using the going concern basis of accounting unless management either intends to liquidate the party. The report continues, or to cease operation or has no realistic alternative but to do so. Those charged with governance are responsible for overseeing the financial reporting process. What is our responsibilities as auditors? Having explained or read management's responsibility, our responsibilities as auditors of the financial statements. Our objectives are to obtain reasonable assurance about whether the financial statement as a whole are free from material misstatement, whether due to fraud or error, and to issue an auditor's report that includes our opinion, which I have earlier on read. Reasonable assurance is a high level of assurance but it's not a complete guarantee that an audit conducted in accordance with international standards on auditing will always detect a material misstatement when it exists. Misstatement can arise from fraud or error and are considered material if, individually or in aggregate, they could reasonably be expected to influence the economic decision of users taken on the basis of these financial statements. As part of our audit in accordance with ISAS, we exercise professional judgment and maintain professional skepticism throughout the audit. As auditors, generally we believe in God, but all auditing we audit. We also identify and assess the risks of material misstatement of the financial statement, whether due to fraud or error, design and perform audit procedures responsive to those risks, and obtain audit evidence that is sufficient and appropriate. Audit evidence that is sufficient and appropriate to provide a basis for our opinion. The risk of not detecting a material misstatement resulting from fraud is higher than for one resulting from error, as fraud may involve collusion, forgery, intentional omission, misrepresentation, or the override of internal controls. We also obtain an understanding of internal control relevant to the audit in order to design audit procedures that are appropriate in the circumstances, but not for the purpose of expressing an opinion on the effectiveness of those internal controls. We also evaluate the appropriateness of accounting policies used and the reasonableness of accounting estimates and the related disclosures made by management. We also conclude on the appropriateness of management's use of the going concern basis of accounting, and based on the audit evidence obtained, whether a material uncertainty exists related to the event or condition that may cast significant doubt on the party's ability to continue as a going concern. If in that process we conclude that a material uncertainty exists, we are required to draw attention in our auditor's report to the related disclosure in the financial statement, or if such disclosures are inadequate, to modify our audit opinion. We have no cause to modify our audit opinion or disclose that fact as far as this financial statement audit is concerned. Our conclusions are based on the audit evidence obtained up to date of our audit report. However, future events or conditions may cause the party to cease to continue as a going concern. We also evaluate the overall presentation, structure and content of the financial statements, including disclosure and whether financial statements represent the underlying transactions and events in a manner that achieves fair presentation. Independent Auditor's Report continued. We communicate those charged with governance regarding, among other matters, the planned scope and timing of the audit, and significant audit findings, including any significant deficiency in internal control that we identify during the audit. Usually this is communicated through our management letter, and we are provided that and submitted. The engagement partner on the audit resulting in this independent auditor's report is my humble self, Mr. Bakari Sanyang, and the audit report signed for and on behalf of Foresight Accountant by my humble self, Bakari Sanyang, for Foresight Chartered Certified Accountant, Registered Auditors, Business Advisors, 50 Gaba Jaumpa Road, Bakau, Newtown. I thank you very much for the attention.
Thank you, Managing Partner for Foresight Chartered Accountants, for that comprehensive financial report on the affairs of UDP finances. Baringol na auditor, ikafa external auditor, aya yitandile ito ladoko akake nyameng, nibe kontibo kekan, ikakul mini jubeng, aning mimbe kerin dunia kono, ikawole ta ye sumanyo kan, ila kiskisiro kono, ila jubero kono, aning korosiro kono, ya jele na kodo a depasta nyameng, aning loi tata sila kilinne, andung depas kutale, nakaro nakar kute je imam kuje mi ya lonko ay jakali UDP la kodo ka mabo nyame so wo kanna mbe tentula mbe jayla mbe na national treasurer Alhaji Amadou Sane mba tentula mba jayla party secretary general ito lekata kodo nyini ito lekata kodo mabo molle min ya lonko ntolu late la bake andu mbe douala e fanan be doku beto min na UDP alama continue la mbolo bi ñu ngi gërem suñ national treasurer bi ñu ngi gërem secretary general party leader auditor bi moom léegi liggéeyam jeex na dafa war a dem moom bokkut ci suñ meeting bi so lim seede fii yëpp daf ko def based on professional qualification ndax accounting profession boo xam ne la mu ngi ci àddina si site bu nekk ñu ngi ko jërëjëfal ñu ngi ko gërëm di ko sant ci lim wone confidence si suñ financial management skills yi man nag fii laay am ak yéen angum beneen session bi ñu war a am national acting administrative secretary Alhaji S Dabo moo ko moderate dañu war a am constitutional amendment procedures.
Yes. Financial report.
Oh yes. Okay. Okay. Juum naa foofu tuuti rek Congress dañu war a adopt report bi comme que external auditor bi ñëw na wax na naka la affaire yi tëree maa ngi laaj Congress yëpp ndax suñ audited external audited report bi nangu ngeen si soo leen si nangoo rek tàccu leen yéen ñëpp by acclamation. Parti leader mu ne dañ am ay amendment suñ am ci report bi ñu ngi ko adopt with amendments parti leader su fekkoon ne mënoon ngaa ñëw rek leeral tuuti am naa gars yi nama nañ pour dégg sa baat rek nga clarify tamit certain things.
Assalamu alaikum, moderator of this event. First of all, let me thank the auditor profusely for this good work that he has done, and for people like me, he has really separated the grain from the chaff. So we are very, very grateful to you, and we hope that the advices that you have given will abide by it. I just want to, I'm proposing the adoption of this report with an amendment. At page 6 of the report, the second line, you have company and it should be party. I think it should be has no realistic alternative but to do so. Those charged with governance are responsible for overseeing the party's financial. I don't think it's company. Is that okay? Yeah. That's the amendment I propose, and with that I also propose the adoption of the report of this auditor's report.
party leader min fo wolemu report to ya safeje company andu anyanta kala party ko nying financial report o abota UDP la party olto UDP manke party manke company ti party olem political party lem so ako wokola aba fola delegate so le ko pour nga nying report o nga adopt andu momo lafta pour ka foko nying report o anyanta ka adopt la isa fo yakumba ko nga fo all those for the report say aye. All those against the report say nay. There are no nays, so the ayes have it. Again, to thank the external auditor for an excellent work and high commendations of the party Secretary General and the National Treasurer. Mr. Sergeant, thank you very much, and thank you to your team at Foresight. We appreciate this, we appreciate it. Alimbara, UDP democracy. Alimbara. With the permission of the Secretary General and Party Leader, I want to ask Congress to adopt the financial report that was submitted yesterday by the National Treasurer of the United Democratic Party, Alhaji Ahmadu Sane. In fact, he presented it also in Fuller, so it's a force in UDP. So those who accept the financial report that was presented by our National Treasurer, please say aye. Those who do not wish to adopt the financial report presented by the National Treasurer yesterday, say nay. There are no nays, so the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. Again, with the permission of the Secretary General, Party Leader, I now concede the moderation to my friend Alhaji S. Dabo, the Acting National Administrative Secretary, for some constitutional amendments that he wishes to table, or to moderate the constitutional amendment tabling. Alhaji S. Dabo.
I've got you know the one. Okay. This is what I'm saying. Hello. Good afternoon, Congress delegates. My role this afternoon to present to you the proposed amendments to the Constitution of United Democratic Party. Congress resolution for the amendment of the Constitution of United Democratic Party be resolved that
Mbolomi, Honorable Alhaji S. Dabo, mu ne dafa am ay wecci yiñ bugg a def ci suñ constitution bi, waaye wecci yoo xam ne la bariwul sax. Baringo Alhaji S. Dabo ako patio lafta pour ka constitution o atamanya ka falindiro dundije, bari amanke falindiro mini yalon ko asiata wala kumayata bafang plaso le mudron abina wole fola so ngala moy kuke dron ngalo sain be pare la ñing congress karola bi.
Be resolved that 1. Article 2 of the Constitution is amended.
Article 2 ci suñ constitution UDP constitution ñu ngi laaj Congress ndax mun nañ koo wecci ci article 11 mu ne article fukk ak benn alaaji ba fo la ko patiola kitab ba constitution o ala article o mintata fo tannin kilin jango ako lafta pour ka wole falling abe Congress danila abina fola munatina lafta falindirol kela.
Article 11 is amended by inserting after paragraph 18 the following positions.
Ako falindiro be kela article tannin kilin jangoto abo tannin seyoto ibe fenne dundila constitution oto ñing article la karola mu ngi wax ne article 11 ci constitution yi UDP ci paragraphe bi ñoo def fukk ak juróom benn juróom ñetta dinañ dugal ay doxalin yu ees mu ngi ñoo wax ci nag ci ban anam la ñoo defee loolu.
19 Administrative Secretary Social and Foreign Fundraising. 20 Deputy Administrative Secretary Social and Fundraising. 21 Administrative Secretary Media and Communications, and 22 Deputy Administrative Secretary Media and Communications.
mu ngi wax ne li ñoo dugal ci constitution bi eesal ñaari place la ci place bu njëkk bi mooy article 19 paragraphe 11 at 19A ñu ngi am place bu ees ñu ngi ko ooyee administrative secretary social and fundraising. Benen article bi ci toppa ñu ngi am benen place bu ees deputy administrative secretary social and fundraising. Benen place bu ees bi ñoo defal mooy administrative secretary media and communications. Bi ci toppa mooy deputy administrative secretary media and communication. So wecci bi moo laaj Congress mooy pour ñaari place yu am wala ñenenti place sax place bu nekk dafa am député am comme exécutif bi place yëpp dañ am député loolu parti bi gis na ne doxalin boo xam ne la dafa tax su jaaxle amee député bi mun naa taxaw ci place yi leader bi wala député bi mun naa taxaw ci place yi administrative secretary bi so ñenenti place yi la bugga Congress ñu jàppa ci njëlbeen.
To follow this amendment, accordingly, Article 11 of the Constitution is amended by deleting paragraph 13B of the said paragraph to renumber this paragraph accordingly.
Mu ne pour defar amendment bi le dañoo yokka pour amend article 11 article fukk ak benn ci constitution bi so ñu ngi ko amend di wone ne léegi article 11 bi 13B dañ ko far ci buggi ci constitution bi ci boppam alaje min fo sa ako pour ñing falingoye keno constitution oto article 11 wolem article tanning kilin jangoti na constitution oto iba falinale pour que 13B wo fanan be constitution o kono le pour que yemandi constitution oto ate tar la constitution o kono kotenke iba bondi la jele fa senia 77.
When it is deleted under the function of the Admin Secretary, Finance and Economic Affairs, it is now going to serve as the function of the newly created position, that is the position of the Admin Secretary, Social and Fundraising. When this paragraph, that is 13B, is deleted from this particular paragraph, that is under the function of the Admin Secretary, Finance and Economic Affairs, is now going to be reflected under the function of the Admin Secretary, Social and Fundraising.
mu ne su fekkee ne constitution bi delete nañ ci article 11 13B dafa miin ne place bi nga xam ne admin finance and economic affairs moom la amoon ci constitution bi ak lim daan def léegi dañ ko toxal mu dem ci article bu ees bi ñoo def nii di admin fundraising ak admin social and fundraising secretary bi alaji ko ni ñim falingo keta constitution oto mimbeke la place dole fana benung mbulu na executive kono ka faye finance and economic affairs wala doku be saying abita admin social and fundraising abita wala la doku karola so constitution la falingo miya sabu wala mu pour parti wala tamandir nya aning ala dokuol besi tara kukiling is besi keno anyanta kala nyame.
The next proposed amendment like we did last year. The next proposed amendment is inclusion of the we did both. Yeah. So let's do both because they are all one. To create a new clause, and that is clause 21, paragraph 1, the mayors of Banjul and Kanifi municipal councils and chairman of the local government authorities ex officio
alaji ko fanan pour que constitution o ka bete andi kuke drong nga place kutole fanan londi pour executive committee kono ako momo keta meyoti Gambia UDP toyala aning Kanifing municipality fanan da betar la na executive photo le just ita betar la UDP la executive tole na ya tara iketa meyoti wala iketa chairmanoti local government Gambia Bay so momo ya tombong election auto keta meyoti Banjul lembam fo KMC lem fo chairman ya lembam afanan abekelale automatically ika fo mi ex officio abekela woleti executive o kono wole mu place kutoti mimbita local government mayor to ngamira nyimu falendir kuma baleti alaji esda mu ne dañ am wéci buñ buga def ci constitution bi ci section 21(1) pour ne mayor chairman ci local government areas yi su fekkee ne am na te nekk ci turi UDP kooku dafa nekk li ñoo wax ex officio ngir place bi nga amee mooy tax nga mun a nekk member of the National Executive Committee of UDP loolu tamit wécci bu ees la yaakaar nañ ne dina dimbale parti bi mu gën a dem ci kanam gën a dem ci kaw.
Paragraph 2, where a mayor of a municipality or chairman of a local government authority holds an elective office, his or her membership of the National Executive Office shall not be in an official capacity.
Lii pour leeral la rek ne su fekkee ne yow yaa ngi nekk mayor waaye yaa ngi nekk ci National Executive bi loolu ak sa ex officio capacity bi mooy ne comme li nga nekk mayor moo tax nga bokk executive ñaari place yooyu duñ nekk ci benn naka la tudda ci benn diir daal ku ñëw si executive bi comme ça ñu ngi am honorable Landing Sané moom mooy chairman LRR moom it mooy parti auditor bi so léegi lii amendment bu ees bi di ici dafa wane ne kooku place am ci executive bi place bu mu amee la boo xam ne amut dara lum def ak chairman sibam bi loolu pour leeral la rek baɗigol falindiro fanan aba yitandi kan ne ko nayatara iketa meyoti walla chairmanoti janni ɓe dunna executive wayatara executive place o ɓe bulle ñing ex officio place o mbe min dundi la constitution oto sayin wonin ila taro executive iman tara kukiling so womu pour que kuwol seneyandi drong yalon loi meseata andum kujamale ka tara loi koma ne constitution soto sako ni be loya ba ñaatulingola kujamale ka fo loi ñanta kelatene wala loi ñanta amañana kelaten ngamira je fanan seneyata le
Where a mayor of any municipality or chairman of a local government authority was not elected on the ticket of the party, the person who unsuccessfully contested for the mayoral or chairmanship of the local government authority shall be a member of the National Executive Committee.
Betay benen leral mu ngi ñew ñu ne su fekkee ne yow yaa ngi nekk mayor UDP wala nga nekk nit koo xam ne da nga taxawaloon UDP pour nekk mayor wala chairman yàlla def gañewuloo ba tey yow da ngaa mel ni yow yaay mayor UDP comme ni ngeen waxee rek ne Amadou Sané mooy suñ finance minister so kooku moom it dafa am wala bi dafa am cër bi pour nekk ex officio member of the national executive so foog naa ne li tamit leer na baadiŋol délégué sol ikafole ko naatare lota UDP ye mayor yala wala chairman ya alamanna place o dila ila lo UDP ye wobatinale isitarano executive kono ex officio abunya betarle kanne nkafo nyamenteng ntolu UDP Amadou Sané wala mun tolu la finance minister ti andu wala ben tolu bulu fofaw bilem samaleng so ex officio position pour local government aning city council olu wol be nayatara nga soto ma soto momo lota UDPA abe murla executive konole in an ex officio capacity akamunta o place o hanibi abaye executive o konole
where the mayor is expelled or stopped, do they still maintain is there?
No, I think for now we'll only limit to only the chairman. Because we want to create for deputies to come.
No, I mean this provision.
No, it doesn't create. It's only chairman.
Okay, because just for clarification, that is very important.
Maybe when they come, we will clarify. Done it. You've done it. Then the last proposed amendment is paragraph 31 of the same article 11, which is to be the following: the word 7 is deleted from that paragraph 31, substituting for it the word 11.
Nying article tanding kili mimbe na constitution oto hanibi lafta pour ka faling ikafoje paragraph tan sabanin killing abe safarin je ko mo woro wulale nyanta tarla wala woro wulale be safarin je sayin lafta pour ka fanam faling ka mbe mo tandin kiline murundila ya safe damen woro wula be terla damen tandin kiline be terla woto nyimbe abebe mbebe jikirine ko nyimbe na constitution o aba deda kulale aba bambandi kulale fana.
This proposed amendment is concerning the clause where the party leader can nominate 7 ordinary members in the national executive. So this number of 7 is what has now been amended to 11. Instead of 7 ordinary members to be nominated, it's now proposed to be 11 ordinary members to create room for diversity in the National Executive Committee.
Alaji ko nying falindro na constitution ay sembo di party leader secretary general pour que mol fanan nominate yena national executive kabo woro wula kata tanding killing alaji mune section bi ñoo amen ni ci constitution bi dafa jox party leader bi doole pour mu nominate juróom ñaari nit ñu joggé ci ñu ñëw bokk ci executive bi légui from juróom ñaar mu nga dem ci fukk ak benn looloo tax amendment bi ñu isi ko tey.
With these proposed amendments, I beg to move that the Congress delegates consider and adopt these proposed amendments. I thank you.
Nga kumol munu be fo jang wala mo amendment aussi falingol alaji lafta Congress delegates sol ya kumo ya jubem fo aben constitutional bete andi kulale abadada kulale nga kuo kacha nkono jang nga jubem misikeno ani mimbe patio sambano la nyato delegates li alaji wax mu ne kon liñ fi doon waxtaan léegi nii rek mooy isi place yu ees yi le ñeneenti place yu ees yi ñu yokka doole parti leader bi pour mu mun a taana fukki nit ak benn pour ñu bokk ci executive bi loolu mu ngi ci constitution bi li moo wax mooy ne mun naa taana juróom-ñaari nit fu mu nekk nii waaye parti bi mu ngi gën a maaga parti bi mu ngi gën a am barke doole boobu dañ ko bëggoon a yokka jëlee ko ci juróom-ñaar yóbbu ko ci fukk ak benn yiñ fi wax nii yëpp alaaji mu ngi ñaan délégué bi pour ñu xelaat ko waxtaan ko ñu seet ndax dinañ ko mun a adopt balaa ñoo jógee congress 2020.
The floor is now open for discussion on the proposed amendments. Where you need further clarification, I'm at your liberty to give my service to do any clarification that you want me to do so.
Acting National Administrative Secretary bi mu ne su fekkee ne bugga nga ñu leeral wala bugga nga laajte ci wàlli amendment bi mun ngaa def loolu tamit baɗigol alaji es dabo ko nayatara ñininkaro ɓe bulu wala lafta ye kuwol sene andi kuke isi ñininkaro kenole andun kuwol ɓe sene ɓe kuwol sene andi le al ɓeyele
The floor is now open.
Yeah. ku bugg a laajte rek ci affaire amendment si la ñeneenti place la administrative secretary social ak fundraising and deputy beneen place bi moo nekk media ak communication secretary ak deputy yi yëpp place yu ees lañ pour executive committee bi national executive committee bi beneen amendment biñ bugg a def ci benn section bi mooy pour yokka doole parti leader mu mun a yokka ay tànneef jëlee ko ci juróom-ñaar yóbbu ko ci fukk ak benn ndax parti bi mun a njëriñoo xam-xam yi ak expérience yi doomi parti bi ñi nga xam ne yàgg nañ ci parti bi yàgg nañoo liggéeyal réew mi tamit baɗigol ñininkaro wala na lafta sene andiro ke place nani lebe mbulu jang pour ka fu executive ma pour que la doko a sambano nyato follow iko administrative secretary social and fundraising wo fanan ana normalam ko wala mo ala deputy social and fundraising place fulanjango wala mo media and communication secretary afanan ana normalam ko deputy media and social deputy media and communication secretary iko fanan section obe constitution economy sembodi party leader la pour ay mol tombo mo worowula yena kafu executive oma lafta saying wo mo worowula ayta fo mo tanning killing party o saying alhamdulillah party obe abe fanukan kukele abe warakan kukele mo jamabe party oto ye experience o soto ye londo soto ye dunia tama ye dunia fana long lafta pour wol fana kafu pour ka patio mako e mira kuñi malla ye patio fana mako e ala doko memba nyato teng so na tara ñinin karo be je na tara lafta fengo fe ye sene ñin kuol ñin karola e mbaldani la lena e ngakumo fo okay iko nga faale ko bari bu ngol fana mbejanne la cultural group lo wa bari bula cultural group iko fana lafta pour kana entertainment demanding ke jam fana ngalo mbe o kala le ninga constitutional amendment kumo bandron deputy speaker bi ma may go soto de emela kabul fana soto deputy speaker ko ago bari bu ngol de chan soto la jang malon ki anko yalo nyancol mil be ki angi siata bage okay no third wrong yeah technical guys amulen fofu mic de amen ngeen fofu roving mic ana kemo bojan. Is there anybody in the secretariat who can volunteer to carry the mic around? There is a delegate who has some observation or so comments. No, there is someone already. Wow, there is a roving mic there. Anybody from the secretariat who can volunteer to take the mic to delegates? His Excellency Dada Kairaba Jawara is volunteering. Oh, he has a comment. You are volunteering. Delegate, comments, questions, clarification. Anna might be. Magole. Anna might be. Alajile. What can you do? Mbe delegate sul Danila iba fole bota damen constituency award and isine la question of yeto fo ibota constituency award original minto isine la nyininkaro ke.
Hello.
Bismillah.
Hello.
Andum fo mbalal drong ñu leral rek only delegates designated delegates yi amé carte ñoñu rek ñoo mëna participer ci proceedings ci congress yi. Pour mobe along ko delegate sol drong minu botanang fo baselem bang fo kiyanem bang bar delegate drong amanke luntangol te na bunya luntangol wolte participate no la congress la proceeding solto.
Hello.
Alimbara.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum salam.
Ndelefta men nyini kala ndebota Wuli East.
Ay mu delegate olde.
Me delegate Wuli East.
Itodum.
Nyana Mawali. Lafta men nyini ngala wala nyindi fo ale nyim fo ko ni patio e momondi londi meyo yala o chairman yala na mari manganye hani mi yabe talla exifo konole ni aya tari next election patio mantata londi itata moko de londi fo hani sa alo membership yabe continue la bang fo do la ba ajo say
ama lo patio e
hani meme mani ade patio manta londi next election itata moko de londi fo hani mi atemen executive ba ya continue la executive membership yala ba fo me patio na men ko de londi wala be sayla noto ba
ka sene andi drong alvaba election patio ka mol le londi ni election o botala election o mimbina e be modole fanan londi la
yo
ni woketa itala executive committee ya ex officio abe burkala
left all the senior thank you
lim laaj te mu ne su fekkee ne yow da nga tawa election gagné wulo nga nekk ci executive bi beneen election ñëw ñu taxawal beneen mayor wala beneen chairman ndax yow ba tey di nga mun a nekk ci executive bi ex officio ma ne ko déedéet affaire gi nim nekkee rek mooy ne kiñ taxawal su gagné dina nekk ci executive bi su gagnéwul dina nekk ci executive bi waaye su fekkee ne taxawaluñ la doo mun a nekk ci executive bi foog naa loolu leer na. Any other question, any other comment? Please identify yourself and identify your constituency and your delegation.
Yo, me party leader ni mobe kontona. Nte tomu baba jobatel boda janjambre constituency. Comme ni afo nyame. Ngamira dame nyanta clarify la wala mnyinti ko. Ni atari party yo e londi. Andu misali fe ite manna gagné fo parti do tate gagné ngamira still ila ex officio member ya ba maintain lale ngamira lafta jele clarify. Thank you.
Manna kuma nge dane afele ya tinna mela nyininka mamoy kuke bari janni be nyini garo kala na loya ba Bori Touré aka lafta pour ka kuudi seneyandi nyini garo laba mi ngada jan sayen malane friend Bori Touré
ako nga bad loya
assalamu alaikum jamaatul muslimin lafta seneyandi rokela bundala Mr. Wali me nyini ka nyana mang wali kon ye mo tombong ni mo lota me yala o chairman yala a ganyeta ba man ganye ba nyanta duna executive of konole yo ning ayata cartel na ta 5 ans fay fo o mare nyanta continue la le cartel executive of kono ala nyinen karo kumayata baake katu men nan ko akumayata UDP la congress la tam congress tema sanji fulale yo carte fay area council carte fay tema sanji nannem so watolu I walitale yo ning atra malafi confusion nati patio kono nyanta luwa tunku landila le memba nyitandiro kala kafuko ning carte o fayta area council dokoten gagneta waran dokoten carte o fayta dokoten man gagné carte fayo kola ite membe palaso te la palaso nyinta burkala pour ñim doye dunna ni wata be wali nat la ñoo sabo nat la katu nto la congress la tam sanji fulalem area council chairman ni mayor la tam sanji nannem yo isaje nto la congress ke nimman luwa la bundañi senande ka landir ka fu ko nin carte o fayta ay tetra tunku te tetra wato burkatal nimmo dundi je e bayi la mo kilingo wala be continuer la kanyi sangi nano nyim be tama ando naketo nyama be confusion on la parti kono so many bundañen doku fo sa kono fanundi ye kuntro ke watola me ya lon ko nin carte fayta men nyanta temari la place o tala way la place o ta to la congress sita bang aman si bang nin masakunda carte fay area council chairman ni mayor la koto woto membe executive ko no la place o nyanta burkalal ala baraka lafta to senand la
ngamera woto seniyata bake dole fanan ay ñinin karo soto lawyer bi daf doon jéema clarify ne su fekkee ne yow ñu ngi la taana ex officio election passé na nga bokk ci executive committee bi ñu taxawal beneen mayor ci élection bi toppa ci boobu baax na rek pour ñu leeral ci constitution bi ne yow sa place bi danga ko mun a amee wala doo ko mun a amee ba congrès ndax congrès si lañ dee taana njiiti UDP congrès ñaari at la élection every 5 years la so loolu pour leeral rek ndax élection yi mayor yi mu ngi xewoon 2018 ak chairman yi at boobu amoon nañ congrès so su fekkee ne yow taxawoon nga ci élection next cycle yi mayoral élection yi ak chairman yi boobu du nekk ati congrès boobu mu ngi nekk 2022 ndax du mayor 2022 la ñoo amati congrès boobu ati congrès la so clarification la woon rek waaye xëy na am na ñu am laajte yeneen laajte pour ñu gën a understand change yi sëñ bugg a def mayor the mayor of Banjul has a comment to make.
Asalaamaaleykum li ma bëggoon a yokk foofu rek dama foog ne Bori observation am bi is very good waaye li ma wax mooy pour ñu xam nga mun koo def mu very clear so mun nañu wax ne as a mayor di nga toog si executive bi waaye su sélection amee suñ la selectul rek automatically nekkatuloo si executive bi that is very clear so it means that ki ñooy ñëw pour select si kooku automatically mooy toog si executive bi loolu foog naa du am benn werante dafa set wicc man waxi Malick Lo suma UDP taxawalut dina xam ne obviously nekkatuma seen executive so Fatou mi nga xam ne o Sali mi nga xam ne moo fa war a toog moo lañ taana dina xam ne moom automatically mooy dem si executive bi so foog naa loolu dina be very clear. Another question bu ma am mooy amendment si ñoo def nii dama bëgg a laajte why is it so urgent loolu rek laa bëggoon a laajte jërëjëf.
jërëjëf mayo ko a fanan lafta ka kumandin kafu kacato ko a ñanta pour ay Sénéa mayo mi ya lon ko wala be sila ando abe sila ñamen pour chairman lemba mayor lemba ya lon ko naya tara ilota election oto UDP ye tombon pour yelo election oto itele be kala mayoti itele be kala ex officioti ya kanye foma kanye so ngamera je fanan kum mayatale bari naya tara UDP me tombon election to hanni munu mayoti wobati na la ex officio positiono ita sotono la national executive kono ala nyinin karo fulanjango wole mu munati na nyimbe abe nyininka nyin amendment sol be nyininka kan akamunta mbe detole kono pour ka amendment sol ke constitution do ko mune o sabu ala nyininka fulanjango mu wolti
That's a very good question. I do not think there is any urgency attached to the proposed amendments. We simply consider the need to propose the amendments based on the role, the functions, or the offices played in our politics or in the party. Before, UDP was not having mayors or chairmen. It's now that we have mayors and chairmen, and within these 2 years, we have considered the great roles the mayors and chairmen are playing in our region. So it's going to serve very well to coordinate and link the national executive with the regions if we have them represented by their political heads. Besides, we can only propose amendment at the Congress. Any Congress, we expect any amendment to be proposed to the Congress delegates. This is why we have it for this Congress, not that we are attaching any urgency to it.
foog naa loolu leer na waaye dafa important rek pour ñu understand tamit ne Gambia ñëpp xam nañ ne local government liggéey bu mag mu ngi fa te local government UDP ñoo ko amee so ñun dañ bëgg a wone suñ philosophy of inclusion ne elected leaders yi ñu boole leen ci administrative affairs yi UDP UDP members yi gis nañ ne lii is extremely important, is extremely urgent pour this inclusion and inclusiveness, especially at local government level, mu reflect ci activity parties.
The question may not actually be limited to the offices of the mayors or chairmen, but I think it can be connected to other proposed amendments like the positions we created, the admin secretary social and fundraising, the admin secretary media and communication. On the aspect of admin secretary social and fundraising, we consider this to be a specific department within the executive, considering the need, the fund that the party need to raise as far as the party politics are concerned. And for the admin secretary, media and communication, we know very well media and communication is a very important component in disseminating our information. We also realize the manner in which the media is abused. If we don't have a specific department to manage and control, this would have a great impact in the way we want to execute our campaign come 2021.
Alhaji yokana rek leral ne ñenenti position ci ekati ni dañ gis ne lu am solo la ci liggéeyu parti bi ndax fundraising ak social affairs ak social media bi ak doxalin bi philosophically dafa necessary pour parti bi jóg taxaw ci ndax media bi de ñu bari dañ ci dee duga di ci saaga di ci yaaxa di def yu bari yoo xam ne daal foog UDP taxawal ay matuwaayam jéem nga xam ne dinañ mun a pareyaasal not only election bi ñëw nii waaye ñu nekk ci position boo xam ne dañoo nekk ci position yi doole Alhaji Daboya fo saying ako niaje ñim place kutol nata aning amendment sol dol fana min nata patio la constitution oto amanke ko kulem mimbe detole yatina ngake bari patio pour que patio samba ñaato andum pour que patio la miralo fanan kafu ñokan social and fundraising committee o kumayata bake patio la dokoto parce que patio la dépasso ka bonan wo karol la e media fanan ku jamale kake je e katula mol kajafila e be kuma kensengol fola e dol fama be nendiro kekan nim patio ma o unito londi aya sembentu koleasi patio taranoje ngamira ñina atina amendment sol fanan nga kacana fe congress pour congress nim parti dingol ya ko jubeng ya kacha meo lo felabe nyinin karo kela abe seneandiro fana nyini kan akamunta microphone fana babulo aka lafta diamula kotenke meo
waa jërëjëf honorable foog naa li nga ma tontu noonu loolu laa bëggoon a dégg parce que su fekkee ne place mu ngi génn foog naa is important ñu wax nit ñi the importance attached lan a tax place boobu di génn foog naa loolu dafa important trop parce que ku nekk xam na ne United Democratic Party dafa weex dunxa su ko defee ñi nga xam ne ñoo fi nekk duñ taxaw rek naan waaw te fekk xamuñ ne place bi dafa important pour ñu créer ko comme ni nga ko waxee foog naa affaire media loolu bu yàgg la woon loo xam ne dañ ko waroon a am mais si tamit pour ñu nekk si exécutif bi loolu dañ ko welcome trop soo sa tontu bi nga ma tontu rafet na loolu laa bëggoon a dégg jërëjëf.
Any additional questions, clarifications, comments? ngeen dee wax seen tur ak fi ngeen jógee rek ak seen laajte delegates ñu ngi leen a ñaan ngeen wax foo leen jógee ak seen tur bal danira momo yeto fo ani bota constituency minto ani be delegation o minto
allo assalamu alaikum de to almamo dibalti mboda jara west constituency lapta men mini kala constitutional ya fundamental membership ay category fulala foje individual membership and affiliated members so lafa lon nale affiliated member wo tea party is it CBO member or civil society organizational member for kafudo lelmu o lafa wole ko mu affiliated member lelmu lafta wole lon thank you
well okay
laajte bi mu ne parti bi dafa am ñaari façon yi bokkin benn bi mooy individual members ak li ñoo wax affiliated members mu ne ndax ñooñu affiliated members yi ñooñu ay mbootaay yi nga xam ne la ñoo nekk ci biir gox-goxaan yi ndax dañoo nekk comme ça civil society ndax dañoo dëkk ci community bi ci boppam suñ senior administrative acting senior national administrative secretary bi dina leeral loolu.
What the delegate is asking, who are considered to be the affiliated members of the party. I think what we have before us open for discussion is limited to the proposed amendments that I table before you. My understanding is the question is out of topic, but I also want to do that generosity to inform the delegate that affiliated group or affiliated membership comprise organizations, CAFOs, or groups that can apply for membership in the party. Whatever area you come from, whether you are a civil society organization, whether you are a CAFO, or whether you are a football club, yes, it is applicable for you to apply to be considered an affiliated member of United Democratic Party upon the approval of the Central Committee of the party.
Ako kay ñinin karo jabi ko kafu lota Gambia kono fo NGO lembang fo football kafo lembang fo tantanko si kafo lembang fo nyoboring kafo lembang fo numu kafo lembang kafo e fananda si keno UDP le isi application o keno le ibati laajte na mu ne ñan ñooy affiliated members ci UDP administrative secretary bi tontu na mu ne ndax mbootaay football nga ndax music band nga ndax mbootaay burekat nga wala da ngeen am seen garden women garden group si leen ndax cultural group ngeen ndax civil society organisation ngeen ñii yëpp mun nañoo nekk affiliated member of UDP ndax ñii liggéey ay dokas wala ñii liggéey ci affaire yi transport drivers yi taxi drivers yi suñ amee mbootaay rek mun nañoo bokka ci UDP suñ constitution may nañu opportunity boobu tamit. Any other question, any other comments? Nyaur?
Assalamu alaikum. I am Lamin K. Jame, Councillor of Bakote Ward. Ndelafta ka nenyininka ya fo janko sectional be constitutional to adumen falinkan me sembodi parti leader pour ka motan anin killing select ka ke executive member sai ntaka nenyininka walem ko nim ayadara parti leader la position nim falinta weda ay parti le bulaba wala parti ya bulaba nyaton ko kuto naata fodo motan nin killing o maintain alaba fa abala motan nin killing dole tala alaba
laajte bi mu ne ñu ngay wax ne dañoo soppi constitution bi jox doole parti leader mu jël fukki nit ak benn yokkaleen ci executive committee bi laajte bi mu ne su fekkee ne parti leader bi bàyyi na UDP wala UDP génnee nañ parti leader bi ndax fukki nit ñooñu ak benn ñi nga xam ne moom la taanoon ñooñu dañoo nekk ci executive bi ba tey senior administrative secretary bi dina tontu laajte bi.
The party leader and the Secretary General has been mandated by the Constitution to nominate 7 ordinary members. The reason for this is for him to create room for diversity. In the events, people who cannot come to the Congress and contest the positions that the party feels those sections of the society should man position in the executive, then the party leader can consider those people and nominate them in the National Executive Committee. It can also be regional representation. We used to have 7. The proposal is that we increase that to 11. Of course, if the current party leader does the nomination and the nomination is adopted, this term of that particular nominee will be the same as the term of the serving executive. It is not line with the term of the the duration that the Secretary General who appoints would be. If the Secretary General leaves today, that's where the Secretary General stops, but the person he nominates, his term will be 2 years. So that is in line with the term of the National Executive, not that of the party leader and Secretary General.
Pour leeral rek laajte bi mu ne parti leader su demee ba taanee fii fukk ak benn yi léegi pour ñooñu génn ci executive bi wala ñu génn ci UDP dafa ànd ak ay sarta constitution yi parti bi moo détermine naka lañ fa ñëwee constitution yi parti bi tamit moo détermine naka lañ fa génnee loolu amul dara lum am ak ki leen nominate foog naa ne laajte bi am na solo waaye tontu bi tamit am na solo jaabiroto administrative secretary min fo akko momo nata executive silo le beje constitutional silo landi ko yenyi sembo ya karafa parti leader le ma pour ka molu na fe ka parti la tamandi nya ka bete andi kuke sai ni na parti oto ke bondi UDP ke bondi executive to wo be musaratol te minu be larim parti la constitutional kono so woning parti leader la taro parti o nyato wala mantara je e mantara kukiling pour ko le Sénégal dron wala tina constitution na be falina congress dron ne fananka falino bibe sembo di la congress dron ne ka sembo dino wala tina fanan be nyin kacha kekan be nyin karol kela be jabirol fanan kela e pour mo be a ko faham. I see the hand of the mayor of Banjul up again. Birthday girl Roy Malik Lo mu ngi laajte ana mic bi
hey afalajan Mike Vrajan salaam alaikum
me la fe ni ngaro gela fo ide ya mu dale fo wale
alright Mike Vrajan bulujan lafta ngi ngaro
ay la fe ni ngaro gela okay ni ngaro
ndala kala mo mare to mbodo obanyomi North Bank region ndana ñin karin dinne soto wala yimo tanni kilo
ngani ngadaldi UDP démocratie mbe congrès de hani bire molbe ñin karo la ku ñima
allo
man la buta ñoo saba ñinna
alors
albana ngaldani mbe congrès la mbe ñin karo la
yuke
ay mo ñu ko daaje fana wol fana ñanda ñi mbula la ani muso mi mbelori ñaatu wa fa fana ñi mbula way mol na ta serious non mo la je be donc lola al kan wole mo la je wala na ta je be donc lola al kan wole
nanyin karo tata dami wala mi nyinti ko de 11 members mi alon ko parti le la be tombonna lafta nyin karo kala wala nayo tombon abe final la bang fo nayo tombon abita national executive committee ka jibe nanyin karo mo wala ala baraka
la te bi mu ne ndax fukki nit ak ben yi ñu wax ne parti leader constitution jox ko doole pour mu mun leen a taana mu ne ndax ñooñu taanee fi ñooñu noonu moom parti leader bi rek moo leen mun a taana ndax dafa war a egg ci executive bi nangu ndax duñ nangu.
I did say earlier on that this provision has been there since, I will say, 1996. The only amendment we are doing is to increase the number from 7 to 11. The Secretary General and party leader is entitled to nominate 7 members in the National Executive, and this is not subject to endorsement by anybody, but he will duly inform the executive of his nominees.
Ka kontu ñininkaro jaabi e ko ñimmo tannin kiliŋo be min la kumoo fo kan sayi a meta patio kono le ye constitution e sembodi parti leader pour que mo woro wala le tombon nun komanto sayi patio la yirwa kan patio la doko min be patio ñaato yalla mo jama ka fole UDP mu government leti in waiting andum na president o secretary general nim futata state house atele bala mol fanan tombon na minube savla in his cabinet so nim ku mu nyimu rehearsal leti aka munta abe pare kan ne pour ka ala cabinet o ka londi mo be alonko nyune mu UDP la cabinet o din na the government so amanke kuti mi alonko ning ate nyinkola